Alright, well welcome to part 2 of my Super-Skrull Basics tutorial. We're going to go into some more advanced strategies right now, more in particular off the grounds and some of the good off the ground things you can do with Super-Skrull. So for example, I have Wesker's Beta Assist to help me, and so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a basic combo into that assist to lift the character off the ground, and I'm going to continue the combo. So like so. Now, to be a little bit better, because like I said, once you relaunch you can't really do a full air combo. A better idea would probably to end with a super. Look at the damage on that one combo to Super-Skrull. Pretty intense, huh? But even better than that, Super-Skrull really doesn't need someone to relaunch off the ground, because actually Super-Skrull has this move called the low Tenderizer, which is just light attack 3 times in a row, and that actually serves as an off the ground move with off the ground property. So let me show you what I mean. Look at that. And I can cancel that into super. Alright, I goofed that up. Now, the way to properly do it is you need to wait for the last hit of the Tenderizer. Let me show you what I mean. See how the last hit bounces? So here's how you do it properly. You have to wait for that last hit. There we go. Do that one more time just to show you what I mean. And you could actually use the other super as well, but it's not as good in the corner. Oh, in that case, he's recovery rolling, but I've seen it actually pop the character up as well. I guess it all depends on where they are and who the character is. But yeah, that Tenderizer is a really good automatic off-the-ground move. So let's say you didn't have a helper, you could use that to do, you know, a very basic, pretty decent damage regular combo, as you can see. 17 hits and did almost 50% damage. But also, like I showed you, you can have Wesker doing off the ground. There's other instances where good off the grounds can happen. So let me actually get into the other end of the screen here and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so as I showed you, Super-Skrull has that command grab. Well, watch this. See what I did there? You can actually do command grab into Tenderizer and then continue the combo. Let me show you that again. I wish there's an easy way to get behind him, but there's not, so I apologize for that. We'll dash to the other side of the screen. Oh, I was too close. See, and you can even do it from an extended distance, and it does pop up. But for when you're at that distance, it's a little bit harder to follow up. If you're in the corner, you can actually follow it up, usually with a super. But let's see if I can do that. And there it goes. Very nice. Followed up that little off-the-ground Tenderizer with a super. So that's a really good strategy with Super-Skrull. Trying to get command grabs, trying to do moves that you know you can get off the grounds from. Like that right there. So pretty interesting, but you have to be careful because sometimes the Tenderizer will pop up and sometimes it won't. It's very situational, depending on if you've already juggled before, if you've already wall bounced before. In that case, see what happened? Because he had already been bounced off the wall, the game does not allow me to follow up. Whoops, not what I wanted. And in that case, it does, because I hit him so hard, he bounced off the ground because I did the low Tenderizer. So there's all different kinds of things you can do here. Let's actually do that one again. But as you saw what happened there, when I jumped up and tried to do an air combo, he popped out of it because he'd already been juggled. Oop, he didn't dash. Hold on. Oh, and sometimes the game, you're going to find it's kind of difficult to dash out of stuff. See, I was trying to do an air combo there, but it didn't seem to work. It didn't combo properly. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to start with medium in the air instead of light in the air this time. Oh, didn't dash. Hit again. Didn't dash again. That's what I mean. Some of these advanced bounces are difficult because if the game doesn't cooperate with you and doesn't give you the dash that you need, you're not going to be able to continue your combo. See, and even then I wasn't able to jump up and continue the combo, so some of the juggles get stopped by the game's engine automatically. But yeah, I think the best combos with Super-Skrull are the two basic ones, the one involving getting you in the corner, wall bouncing off, and then canceling into a super. Because it actually gives you in perfect position to cancel into another super at that point if you want to. Or, you know, my basic strategy that I like to do is call out Sentinel, try to get those drones going. You get a really giant combo just off of a basic little cross-up into drone. You know what I mean? And it's really good for mixing up, too. I almost got over there to actually continue that combo, even though I wasn't far enough to actually wall bounce him. No, in that case it did not combo. That was just the super itself. But you see what I mean? There's some really good potential here for calling out these confusing helpers, dashing over them, doing that down plus heavy punch move, doing a combo afterwards. And of course, just having a really good air combo where all you have to do is basically keep pressing medium attack. You cancel into the Tenderizer and you can cancel into a super. Really high damage, really useful, and also, like I said, one of the best characters to super cancel into. And let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm Wesker. Look at that. Look how far away I was. I was half a screen away, and that super still worked. He still landed on it. It's one of the best DHC cancels in the game. So, lots of potential here with Super-Skrull. One other thing that I've been trying to perfect, but I've had problems with, is doing a little bit of a corner mix-up with the throw. I'm going to try one right here and see if I can get it to work, and if not, I'm not going to bother you with trying to do it all day, but... See what you can do, if you can do it quick enough, I'm going to try one more time. You can get Wesker to juggle there, because most people aren't going to block that ground throw. Look at that. What a great mix-up that is. And of course, keep in mind, he healed. If he didn't heal, that probably would have killed him. That simple 1, 2, 3, the spinning flame strike, wall bounce, jab, mix it up into the command throw, off the ground into a super. He's probably dead at this point. So there's all kinds of little mix-up potentials with Super-Skrull because he has that command throw that you can off the ground and continue to do stuff with. It's really neat. So, and the other thing is, you don't even need Wesker. See? And there I could have even done a super. Let me see if I can do a super. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And that's all solo Super-Skrull, not even relying on an off-the-ground helper because he has that Tenderizer move. So, really good damage potential. He's fast. He's interesting. I think his one weakness is he really doesn't have a very solid jump in. Like I said, this jump in heavy attack isn't very good. You really have to kind of mix it up a little bit. And his special, which actually is a really good jump in with most other characters, isn't very good in most instances I found. So that's why usually I just end up trying to cross up for most of the round. See if I can get a lucky combo like that. And by the way, just to show you, you can do a full screen super cancel too. Basically, anywhere you can hit that bread and butter 1, 2, 3 into the flame, it should be able to cancel into the Human Torch super. Oop, I messed that up. Hold on. Okay, now it's going to annoy me. Here we go. And that was late. Oh, it still worked. Wow, that was super late and it was still worked. So just think about that. So even full screen on certain characters, you can get it to connect. There you go. If you do it early enough, and I've been using that actually in tournament to do a full combo from full screen. So that's pretty much all the combo ability of Super-Skrull. I'm sure as time goes on, more will be discovered, but I just wanted to show you some of the very basics of what he can do. And that is it for part 2 of the Super-Skrull Basics tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.